is.
I'm going to hold this and pretend it's an Oscar just for a minute.
It looks cooler than an Oscar.
Yeah, it does.
I offer you a glimpse of a legendary creature.
So here we are inside Laika Studios in Hillsboro. I am so excited because I've never gotten to be in here. We kind of know what stop motion is. Maybe we've seen Laika movies, but I didn't know that this involved you
But a giant.
acting and moving around. That's a thing?
It's becoming more and more of a thing, yeah.
I'm the last of my kind.
We started filming ourselves as reference, just to try stuff out. So we'd film ourselves doing a performance. It also gives you something to sort of act against if you're acting together. We use a Dragon Frame program, and it allows us to step through the live action video reference that we've made. It's a video I made of myself this morning. You can step through frame by frame and see the movement.
Just waving.
But that's one of the great things too, is you get to be a sasquatch. He had, I think, over 27,000 facial expressions.
What?
Do you want to
Sure.
swap a face?
I would love to swap a face. That sounds great. I guess you have already made the movie. The movie is already up for the Oscar. It's done, so if I mess up a face...
They're kind of tougher than you think, these puppets.
Okay.
You're not going to mess it up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whoa, he feels so cool.
Yeah, he's squishy.
And just
Grab the
squeeze.
nose and pull it forward. You should be able to clip it down. There you go.
Yeah!
Usually the faces are in sequence that you're needed. We shoot at 24 frames per second.
So like I'm gonna swap the face and that will be
rewards
one frame.
One frame.
I'm gonna make one frame of a movie and it's gonna take me an hour.
Which will
Great.
be like, that would be 1/24th of a second of the film. Take this little
gosh.
Allen key and see that little screw there? Pop it in there. And
Sorry,
No,
Mr.
you're
Link.
good. All right, now very gently, this silicone here comes away. It's all magnetized. So you can pull it away and pop this white thing out. I'm just gonna let you do it. So that face that you have would have a different size one because the mouth's closed. You need a shorter one. This is called a driver. It's the most incredible thing that the puppet department and the facial department invented to be able to adjust and move this area of his face. Pull that apart a little bit and get it in that slot. There you go, and then all the little magnets.
Whoa, it just all snapped in there. I'm nervous and having a great time. It feels
Remember
weird
that
because like this is a character and I'm just taking your face apart.
But remember that this is only one frame. See how long this is taking to do this? This is just swapping the face.
No, I'm making an entire movie. What are you talking about, Jason? This is not
You're
just
so
one
good.
frame.
It's weird though, because I still feel like my job is safe. Pop that face back in. You probably have to put the chin.
Supposed to be like that?
Yeah, I'm going to show you that in a minute. Chin first. Yeah, there you go.
Yay. One of the eyes may have rolled into the back of his head.
So
I
if
don't
you-
know what I did, but
you-
you've just given me a very sharp object.
Use the blade on the corner of the eye and just slide that eye back over. There you go, there it is.
Whoa,
and then you,
there's
yay,
your
there you
eye.
go. Now my job is at risk. You do seem to have got quite good at that.
He looks a lot happier now. I was really worried about Mr. Link for a minute there.
So if you want to, you can try moving the hand. You can be a little, there you go. There you go. There you go, that's it.
And so you're going frame by frame of you in the live action video.
Stopping
And
through
then
with my hand so I
saying,
can sort
okay,
of see.
my hand moved like this, so then he moves that.
Yeah, exactly. You can kind of use the lav as like a guide that just sort of elevates the performance and just makes it feel more real, more believable, more naturalistic, more convincing. It's
Convincing that you are a Sasquatch.
convincing yourself that you're a Sasquatch, which is kind of bizarre. Or maybe not. If you live in Portland, don't we keeping this place
Right.
weird, right?
Yes, exactly. You're doing a great job.
There you go. And then you can see how much you've moved it. When you want to get the feeling of that wave right. There you go.
Do I get to hold the statue?
Yes.
Statue now.
Well, it was all down to you. If we win the Oscar, it'll be because of this one frame, for
Yep.
sure. That one face change and that one little hand wave. Yeah.
gonna win
So
that
thank you so much
Oscar.
for all your work.
A monster!
Okay, you maybe didn't expect to become an animator and then turn into a Sasquatch and be acting as a Sasquatch.
Right.
Did you expect to be nominated for an Oscar?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah?
No, well, I'm joking. I mean, you hope. There's that little thing inside you of hope, and then you try not to think about it too much, and then it happens, and there's this amazing relief that you're just nominated. I know that inside I'm absolutely already wearing a tuxedo and screaming and jumping on the table, drinking lots of champagne, but you've kind of got to like keep that, you know, like you got to watch that.
Taking my time, but I don't know where.
I really, really, really feel like We are in with a chance. We're going to get it this time. I really feel like, you know, I feel positive about it. I feel kind of almost relaxed about this one. Like, we feel that we're really in for a good shot here, a really good chance of getting it. I do think so.
Oh, it's hard to know whose fault that was.
So it's kind of fun to do that.
Whoa, real crazy.
And then if you were happy with that, you'd take your frame and move on. Play it through, and you'd see that big wave. That actually works really well, look at that.
Oh, yes.
So that's pretty good.
Yes.
Gold star.
See that in Missing Link from Laika. It's in the movie now. That's how it works. They put it in
It's
post.
not in the film.
Fine, I'll go home. I'll go back to my real job. But I'm taking the puppet.